Hey guys, Wolfhead here, bringing you guys a Destiny 2 stream. I just wanted to say at first, or I wanted to go ahead and start this off by saying, the reason that I haven't been streaming for the past 2 days is because I've been having family over. As you guys know, today is my birthday, hence the title, Birthday Stream. So I just wanted to say, I do apologize. I only thought it was going to be a day, ended up being 2 days, but you know what? I had a good time, had a great time with my family, and another year. Hey, thank you, Goaty. I appreciate it, man. And what's up, Red Shadows? Thank you very much. I appreciate it too. It's good to see you both. But yep, it is officially my birthday. How have you guys been lately? Now that that's all out of the way, I'll be streaming every day now. It's just, like I said, I had family over, and I wanted to spend time with them and give them my time since I don't get to see them. I only get to see them like twice a year. So, twice or 3 times a year, it depends. But hey, just came to say happy B-Day and visit for a sec before bed. Thank you, Game Crusher. I appreciate it, man. And thank you again for the birthday wishes. You're 27 now, correct? Yes. Yes, I am, man. Even though I feel young at heart, I feel pretty old too. But at the same time, I stay healthy, so that's the important part. Hey, thank you, Matt Killer. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes, bro. I'm sorry, guys, that the stream is so late. Normally, I don't start at 9:30. It's just been a chaotic day. Not chaotic, I mean, it's been a good day, but I was aiming to start the stream at 7, but anyway, I'm here now, and I thought, you know, what better way to kick off today than end it, or what better way to end the day than having a stream with my fellow viewers and streamers, and gamers alike. I was just watching Hell's Kitchen. I love Hell's Kitchen. Don't even get me started on that show. I need to start watching that show again. It's such a good show. I don't know if they're still making episodes. I know they went 20 seasons. Yeah, sorry I can't stay for the stream. I want to tell you happy birthday. Have a good night. No problem. Excuse me. No problem, Red Shadows. I completely understand. And here, let me turn my phone down. I completely understand, and thank you so very much for even showing up to just say that much. It means a lot. After you change to 16, 17, you don't really feel that. After you change to... Yeah, I hear you. That's really how it felt, like, once you hit a certain age, it's just, the number goes up, but you still feel the same, except, you know, you get wiser by the years. Like, I know I'm wiser than I was last year, but I feel you on that. That's really how it is growing up. Like, you hit a certain age, and then you realize, like, you're just the same person, just older. Yeah. But, shoot, I wanted to let you know, Game Crusher, too, I actually posted a link to your video on Facebook, and I requested a bunch of people to follow you and check you out, so hopefully they do. But I just wanted to give you that heads up. And keep killing it in Titanfall, dude. That's, like, mind-blowing that you're, like, getting recognized by these huge names. Gordon ate some guy's food, and he spit saying it was, like, dog shit. Oh, yeah, that was from Season 1. I remember that. I remember he, like, took a bite into the food, and he's like... He chewed it for a minute, and then there was this pause, and he's like... He just spits out, and he's like... That tastes like dog shit. I want to go back to kindergarten because of fucking nap time. I want to go back to kindergarten because there's, like, no... Actually, you know, I'll take, like, middle school, because there's no being an adult. Being an adult sucks. Because you realize that everything sucks, and you have to pay bills, so that makes it worse. I want to go back to kindergarten. Oh, thank you so much. I will give you the same support, and I will be sure I will. Shoot, so far you're on the right path. I mean, shoot, that one game we were playing, I already knew I wasn't going to beat you, or even come close to beating you, but yeah, I only had nap time in pre-K. You know what's weird is, well, I got kicked out of pre-K because I was a bad kid, but in kindergarten, I didn't have nap time. We didn't have nap time. And it was, yeah, we didn't have nap time. And not that I wanted it though. I would have probably been that kid because I like naps now as an adult, but as a kid, I would have been like, dude, like, there's no way you're gonna get me to go to sleep. I was a hyper kid too. There was just no way they were gonna get me to go to sleep. Savage. You got kicked out of pre-K? Yeah, because I was really, at the time I didn't know better, but I kept like walking up to like kids like Legos. Like kids would have like their Legos, or, because we had the big Legos, not the little Legos, but like the big giant ones. And kids would like make their own like towers or buildings. And I would come and just kick that shit over. Just for no reason, because I thought it was funny. And then there would be like pictures on the wall, like drawings and colorings, and I don't remember why I did it, but I would just walk up and rip their drawings off the walls. I was a really bad kid. Like, I just walked up, ripped them, and crumbled them and threw them on the ground. Duplo, I'm not sure if they were called Duplo Legos, to be entirely honest. I don't remember. No, I didn't throw a paint can at anyone. I don't think we had paint. Before I go, how's practice on Titanfall? Honestly, I haven't been playing Titanfall lately because of like all the birthday stuff. But now that I have more time, I might actually jump on tomorrow, because I don't think I'm doing days tomorrow. I'm not doing anything tomorrow. So, yeah, I'll play Titanfall tomorrow because I don't actually start my job until the 5th of November. Thank you, Sub Tenzin. I appreciate it, bro. How have you been? And where are you at now? I know you said you had to catch a flight a few days ago. But Titanfall, I haven't been playing it yet. I will get down on it, though. I want to try that new control scheme, but I'm going to try it in regular team death matches and then go from there. Turn this down. I'm going with some new settings for my surround sound.
Operation Caliban. Welcome
It's a little
to the show.
unpredictable right now.
We've got several fire teams missing beneath the
Turn this down.
arcology. We got one report a few hours back, but it's been radio silent since then.
This is
Like how I
combat
curved
search
that.
and
Oh
rescue
no,
in extremely
no.
hostile territory.
I gotta pull
The
Yoshi.
Hive are
Oh
notorious for
shit.
their cruelty. Expect
Oh,
the
I fucked
worst.
up.
Those guardians are my responsibility.
I was
Get in,
joking.
get out,
Wait.
and don't die.
Oh, I missed some comments for sure. Let me go to live chat real quick. Because, that way I can see all your stuff. Thank you, Matt. Okay, no problem, Savage. Duplo Legos. Throw a paint can at someone. Has a birthday. Sure, invite me anytime as long as it's 3 my time. Okay, yeah, I will actually. 3 your time. What time are you on again? Or where do you... You don't have to say like what city, but what state do you live in so I know what to do as far as time zones go? Because I don't want to invite you too early. But I do want to make sure... If you are online, I'll definitely shoot you an invite. No practice on private match or gauntlet before you go to pubs. I think the next time, well, I mean, unless you're down to do a practice session one day, the next time we like get down on a practice private session, well, hopefully I'll be a little bit better, because when I do play tomorrow, I'm going to focus on trying to get that control scheme down, because I'm still not fully used to it. I'm used to jumping with X,
Like the
so I
Hive
kept
don't want guess.
pulling out my
I can
grapple,
crack these.
but F in chat for Matt Killer's legs. What's going on with Matt Killer's legs? Yo, Wolf, I went roller skating with my crush for like an hour, now my legs are killing me. Man, I hear you. The things that we do for women. And they're still not happy. I'm just kidding. But, this is so unpredictable. I know, right? I'm dying. Please stream Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Campaign Modern Warfare. I don't have the new Modern Warfare game. I canceled my pre-order for it, but I will eventually get it. And when I do, yeah, I will stream the campaign. Because from what I'm hearing, they did good this time as far as like making the campaign. Like literally they said like I won't spoil it, but there was a part one of my YouTubers I was watching said there was a part where he was saying he didn't spoil it either, but basically he said he saw this one part in the campaign where he was like he had to literally hold his mouth for a minute, like he was in shock. He was like, oh my god, like this is like, I can't believe they... Fuck this stupid thing. Sorry, I keep stepping on this, like, grenade thing, and it keeps, like, trapping me. It's driving me crazy. Eat through the pain. Yes, man. It'll be worth it. Once you have that girl, you won't be complaining about... Why do we have so many cursed thrall in this match? I don't remember there being as many cursed thrall. Sorry, it's just starting to already get really real. But sometimes then I will definitely like. I didn't want to pre-order the game, but I will definitely stream the campaign when I get it. He didn't say that. You know, that is a good question, though. He didn't compare it to that. I kind of wish he did, though, because I remember playing that scene on... Actually, I remember when I first played that mission on Modern Warfare 2, I actually felt guilty, even though it was a video game. Like, I felt bad about what I was doing. Like, I was like, damn, this is really fucked up. But I don't think... he didn't say anything, like, in terms of what happened in that cutscene, but he just said, like, he literally was playing through that part, and after it was over, he had to put his hand over his mouth, and he just looked down for a minute, like, you know that, like, when you see something that's just terrible, and you're just kind of in shock, and you're like, whoa, like, that was fucked up. That's what he experienced.
One of those damn crystals.
I think alive is the bare minimum we should shoot
When you get used to it, you can look up more tutorials, you know, in the cartoons when people slip and land. Back first, I did that and landed right in front of her. Did she at least laugh? Because if she laughed, you're good. But if she, like, kind of squinted or cringed, then you might be in a little bit of trouble. But there's still redemption.
I don't understand.
At work, I got a call that a girl was in labor. I was driving there and I was thinking like, oh shit, I don't want to do that. So I was just hoping I didn't have to work. And end up I didn't. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to have to deal with that either, to be honest. But unless it was like my kid, but anyone else, like, can you like, can you get an ambulance? I know someone that'll take you. His name's Goaty Goat, or Goaty. Greatest of the great.
Void light in there. How?
She was laughing her ass off, and so was I. Okay, that's good then. That means that you got. She definitely. You got this. Like, she wants. She wants to be, man. I'm just kidding. But you definitely are in good standing with
my guardians. I don't understand how the Hive got their claws on it.
But shoot, get it. Hey, welcome back, Goaty Goat.
Wait, hold on.
If you can't do that all at once, just come to me without streaming, and I'll...
This is a cap on some kind of summoning spell.
Wait.
The
you can't do all that at once,
powered
just
by
come to
void
me
light.
without streaming, and I'll tell you
the
about
Hive
it.
are calling something to Titan. No wonder they don't want company.
When you get used to it, you can look up more tutorials, better routes, and Gauntlet will help you get your wall kicks down and look up tutorial about...
We copy. Who is
Look
this?
up tutorial about hopping. Yeah, I will actually. I'm gonna check that out, and I forgot about the Gauntlet. The Gauntlet is the beginning when you first start Titanfall. That circular. The Gauntlet is that circular map, right, where like you pick out the gun you want, and you just start running and wall jumping and shooting. Sorry, I didn't mean to flex. We were vibing. Oh, you weren't flexing, man. I've seen some people flex to where it can be annoying, and you didn't come off as flexing. At least to me. I usually consider flexing when someone's like, oh, I'm so rich.
Echo 3 here. Unknown fire team. Do you
I
copy?
own.
We copy.
I
Are there
own.
others with you?
No.
I
Just us
own the
down
roller
here.
rink. I was being dumb, but yeah, I consider flexing like people just showing off their like money. Not sure if I'm using my exotic submachine gun. I think I am. I don't remember. Okay, got to go. It's 1 in the morning here. Have a good night. All right, Game Crusher. Thank you, bro. And yeah, if you're on tomorrow, I will shoot you an invite. Good night, man. School night, LOL. Dude, I understand that, dude. Especially if it's 1, like, yeah, you're gonna be hating life. I used to have to wake up at like 5 for school because I lived like kind of far out, and the bus would have to come and like pick me up from really far. This is when I was in middle school. I hated it. I used to sleep on the bus though, because I would be on the bus for like an hour and a half. Cause I had a weird route. It was only for middle school, and I would just fall asleep on the bus. I was like, I'm gonna get my sleep in either way. 300K, my bad. Do you miss your dog, Wolfhead? Which dog? I still have dogs, or my dogs are still here. Are you talking about the one that I play fetch with?
We came down here as a squad of 9.
Oh, my
Got
dog
picked
from
off one by
Skyrim?
one. Watched a
Are you talking
wizard
about that dog?
rip the light out of my best
No,
friend.
well, okay, there's a
and funnel
funny
it into
thing
some
about
kind
that.
of
Like,
crystal.
I lost the dog,
They're
and then I found the dog because I went through the whole dungeon, and then I came
These
to
are
like the
all
beginning of the dungeon, and it was somehow the dog was just chilling at the beginning of the dungeon. I was like, okay, I got my dog back, and then as soon as I left the dungeon on Skyrim, I'm talking about Skyrim, by the way, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. But I left the dungeon with the dog on Skyrim, and then next thing you know, like, I fight this vampire, and I kill the vampire, and I go looking for my dog, and it was dead in the field. So I literally had to go and reload my save, because I was like, there's no way I'm going to let the dog die. So I reloaded my save, and then I sent my dog on its way. He's still alive, but Wolf loaded a save. I loaded a save to save that dog. Like, I didn't even care about that vampire. I was like, I can kill vampires any day, but I only get that dog once in Skyrim, I think. And I wasn't about to give that. I wasn't about to let it go. Did that bow do fucking 3k damage? Oh, bro, 30k damage. And bro, this is a heavy bow, not killer. This bow I got, you have to have Shadow Keep. But basically, this bow right here, bro, is, it's called here, I'll show you what it's called real quick. You can only get it if you have Shadow Keep, because you have to do all these missions, and you have to do all these missions, like small missions, like, first you go to the tower, and you, like, find this hidden room in the tower, and basically you go on these missions, basically you have to kill, like, enemies with a certain weapon. If you have to kill 20 enemies, I think, with a bow, and then you have to like do some other bullshit. And then they trick you, and what they do is like they tell you like, okay, for the last thing that you have to do, you just have to do this one raid, and the raid is supposed to be like normally super easy. So basically, the last thing you have to do is complete the raid, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and complete the raid. But what they don't tell you is that like, it's the raid on like the hardest difficulty. You just go to the raid normally, or not the raid, the strike. It's not a raid. I'm sorry, strike. You go to a strike and you just play it on its normal difficulty. But what they don't tell you is like it's on the hardest difficulty, and basically me and the people that were with me, we literally died like 20 times. I kid you not, 20 times before we finally finished it. And the reason we finished it is because one of our players left, and we got this guy that happened to be just a pro. And me and him and some chick ended up completing the raid, and I was so happy because it was stressful. I was about to give up on the bow.
Let's find takeoff.
Soul saving animals, yes. Even in video games, I'm saving the animals. But wait until you see how this bow fights against this boss. Like, this bow literally, when you use it against bosses,
Getting a little dicey down here. You need to turn back.
I know what to do. We have
As
to
long
turn
as
the
the
crystals
boss
against
doesn't
the
do
hive.
like,
Hang in there.
you know how
On our
some
way.
bosses like you'll
No!
like do a lot of
Turn
damage
back!
and then
But there are no powered crystals
hold
in
on,
this
I gotta
chamber.
wait for this stupid
What's
person
plan
to
B?
talk.
I take it back. Together,
she's yelling
we're
or
gonna end
something.
this.
You have another plan?
Nope. Same plan.
I
Give
feel like
Sloan
I'm
my
like talking
regards.
over someone, so I have to wait for her to shut up. Okay. Anyway, so like, basically not with this bow. When you fight a boss, like unless it's one of those bosses like you can only knock out a third of their health when they put the shield on. Normally it'll like straight up, it'll take like half their health bar, or at least most of it, out. And I love it. Gordon Ramsay needs mental
She
therapy.
sacrificed herself.
You'd be surprised. I think with Gordon Ramsay is.
You did not.
I mean, yeah, to an
die.
extent, he probably does need like at least anger management, but you'd be surprised. Gordon Ramsay, like, if you watch like how he is, 'cause he has a. I wouldn't watch it though because it's boring. It's like more aimed at like families, but he has a kid version of Hell's Kitchen, like for kids. And like when kids mess up, he's like super nice to them. Like if someone messes up, like say someone messes up like making bread or something, like they're trying to bake, he'll like go up to him and be like, "Oh, it's okay, sweetheart, you'll get it next time." But if it's like the regular Hell's Kitchen, it's like, "You fucking idiot, you don't even know how to make bread. How are you even alive? Kill yourself." So you get to see like two sides of Gordon Ramsay basically. But me and someone that used to watch that show actually had a discussion about that, and we thought that basically, what if the show was like kind of, which I think it can be to an extent, like what if it's like satire, like he's not really actually getting that angry, he's just doing it because, like I'm sure he does get pissed off, but I'm sure he doesn't, I don't know, it's just a theory. Yeah, I saw that kid messes up. Dog shit. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay's a savage. He'll literally, like, Hell's Kitchen is his therapy. For real. He comes out of there invincible. Probably feels like God afterwards. Probably like, yes, I'll tell you what. That season was the best thing of my life. I got to yell at like 20 people. Gave 3 of them anxiety attacks, and 2 of them don't even cook anymore. No, I don't know. See, 30k damage. Like that. And if... That's why I love this bow. I will forever love this bow. Oh, and the helmet I have is doing that targeting thing. Oh, excuse me. I had dinner not too long ago and it's still digesting. Not to tell Kitchen, it's Master Chef and Master Chef Junior. Is that the other shows that he's on? Because I've seen Hell's Kitchen, Kitchen Nightmare. Is the other one with kids called Master Chef Junior? Because I haven't seen it, but I remember watching like YouTube clips. I can't remember the name for the life of me. Okay, I know what I gotta do here.
Here's our chance.
Where is that stupid... There's supposed to be an orb around here that I need to dispense. Man, fuck this witch. That's a witch. W. But I did say fuck. These are R-rated streams, so if you're new, sorry. Should've warned you. Disclaimer. Shit. Hopefully that other guy doesn't die. Have you seen Master Chef? The 3 judges, Gordon, the fat ass from Lasses, and the bald dude with the suit named Joe? No, I haven't, actually. How old is Master Chef? Is that relatively new? Has that been around for a while? Are they still making seasons? No, actually, to be entirely honest, I haven't. I haven't. To be entirely honest, I haven't. I don't watch that shit.
We did it.
Nice, I got an
We
enhancement
couldn't
core.
have
That's
done it
what I
without
wanted.
Takeo and the other Guardians.
What? Save me, guys. I want my
Get back
loot.
to command.
Okay, this guy's
Vala
cool.
and Sloan need to know about all of this.
Phone. Sucks that they used to make the revival like waiting rate. It used to be like 3 seconds, and now they upped it to 6. I guess to make it more challenging. So I'll read the last. All right, Gordon Ramsay at the end of the year. Let's see. I made 17 people quit, 15 kids cry, 3 people gave up on life. Perfect new world record. He's like, hopefully I can get at least 10 suicides by next season. I'm just kidding. Noticed a pattern where every season of Hell's Kitchen someone's getting hurt or seriously injured. Yeah. Oh shit, you know what I just realized? I should probably put myself in a private party. These people are like, probably like, who's this guy talking to? Oh no, but... Anyway, hold on, let me do that real quick. But yeah, I noticed that because on the first season, if the screen goes blue, by the way, people that don't know, this is normal. I remember that some guy actually, he didn't injure himself. Well, actually, no, one guy did injure himself. He cut himself with a knife, but not too bad. It was like a mild injury. And then another guy, like, ended up getting kidney stones, and he had to, like, go to the emergency room, and basically he had to forfeit his position. And, yeah, I noticed that too, though. I can't think of the others that got injured. Have you watched the season? Have you seen the season with Ben and how he just walked out? The season with Ben. Which one's Ben? I seen one where it was season 1 where this guy named Dewberry. Well, I think he was like a transvestite. I don't know. He looked like a dude, kind of, but he also had like boobs, and he sounded like a woman, but he looked like a dude because he was kind of like balding, and he had like a more of a masculine face. Anyway, like, Dewberry ended up storming off. Like, he was getting stressed out, and he's like, I don't know what I'm doing. And then he just straight up, like, just leaves. And Gordon Ramsay's like, looks at him like, I could tell, like, when I first saw that scene, I was like, that dude's gonna get kicked out because he abandoned his team. Because Gordon Ramsay hates that. Like, if you walk out on him, like, you basically just gave up your position. Dewberry. Okay, so you seen that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, he just fucking dipped. Or one where Gordon got so damn mad he just left. I didn't see that. Or at least, I don't know if that's from the same season. I need to watch it again, because last time I watched Hell's Kitchen was, well, recently I watched it, but it was like, I was watching reruns, and then, the last time I watched it was with my dad, and, I think there was a part, I think it was in season 1, there was like a part where Gordon just got pissed, and he's just like, fuck it, and just literally left, like, he was so, like, fed up.
Underway.
Did you see the one with Giovanni and how he called Gordon a dickface? No, but I don't think I've seen that one, but let me guess, he did not. Did he end up like getting kicked off? Or did Gordon end up like basically saying like, yeah, you gotta go? Cuz I know he doesn't put up with people like, you know, ignoring him, let alone talking back to him. Like, and even like if someone talks back to him and says like, sorry, I didn't know, or you know, comes up with an excuse, he'll get pissed off. But when like someone straight up just talks back to him, like gives him attitude, then that's when he's like, oh, you really want to do this right now? Do you know whose kitchen this is? That made me laugh so hard. I don't think he did it in person. Shit. I hate Joe from MasterChef. He's Gordon Ramsay wannabe. He never gives criticism about the food. He just talks shit about the person. He always throws the food in the trash. So you're saying he's like a Gordon Ramsay wannabe? Gordon is like cringe. Like, so wait, even Gordon Ramsay doesn't like him? I need to watch that show. Is it new? Because that sounds actually really interesting. But yeah, he sounds like he's trying to be a wannabe Ramsay, and it's like, dude, when it comes to like Hell's Kitchen or like when it comes to like the badass of the cooking shows, it's always going to be Gordon Ramsay. Like, you can try to be Gordon Ramsay, but it's like me. Like, it's just never going to be the same. It's like, you know, you have Coca-Cola and then you have Shasta-Cola. Like, sure, like both of them are going for the same thing, but only one of them's real. The other one's just a knockoff. I mean, they're both real, but you get my gist. Like, only one of them's, like, the real, true one that everyone likes. Have you checked the Telesto, that one exotic that was disabled? Let me check, because actually I have the Telesto. It's in my vault right now, so let's find out. Because I'm hoping they fix that. I was so upset that I couldn't even use the Telesto. Oh, yeah. Do you guys know where Zur is this week? I haven't hit him up yet. It's Monday, and he's here until Tuesday. Let's see if the Telesto works though real quick. We're gonna find out right now. I'm hoping it does. I gotta unequip my exotic real quick. Still no, they still have not fixed it yet. I'm gonna put it back. I'm gonna give it a month. I'll just keep it in here. I mean, it doesn't hurt leaving it in here. But I'm hoping they actually do fix the Telesto because it's BS. I watched the glitch too. For the Telesto, apparently you like keep the glitch for the Telesto is basically to get your super. You keep like shooting your Telesto into the floor. Like you unload the whole clip into the floor, and then you throw a grenade at like the clip, and then your super just instantly charges.
Given time, darkness will encroach again.
Have you? It's not new, man. And it's been going on for years. I will give you a link on Instagram. Yeah, definitely. The video is like 30 minutes long. It shows all the horrible foods that has been made, but Joe always brings shit towards the person. Hopefully you watch it. No, I will watch it. Definitely send me that, because sometimes at night I like to watch YouTube, and it helps me fall asleep, and I'll watch that tonight. But I want to give you guys a heads up. I got a GPU coming in the mail on
Let's begin.
the 2nd, and if it's good, I might be streaming the Witcher 2 soon, because I have Witcher 2, but my computer has a really bad GPU, so I got one that's good enough to run the Witcher 2 at least on high settings. So do you miss Boots? Do I miss Boots? Who is Boots? I got to go in. I'm tired, so see you next stream, but I have a test tomorrow. See ya. Happy birthday again. Thank you. I appreciate it again. And good luck on your test, man. I hope you kill it. Stay focused. And above all else, the best thing to do in a test, believe it or not, is stay confident. But stay focused and confident.
Requisition approved. Get me a report from the phone.
Try your best on every answer, even if it takes forever and you're just sitting there for like 7 minutes trying to figure out a problem. Like, unless it's a really short time test, then don't do that. Like, you know, leave that question or at least come back to it later. But above all else, just the best thing you can do is just focus and check back in your answers. Let me take a look real quick. It's been that long. Wait, what's been what long? Are you talking about? Hey, thank you, Rockstar. I appreciate that. It's good to see you, man. And yep, another year down. Hold on, let me check back in the answers real quick. Sorry, there's so much conversation going on. But no, Gordon yelled at home, and Gordon was like, "Cook that GD salad." I'm sorry, I don't say that, but cook that GD salmon, you dick face. Dang. But yeah, no, he'll say some pretty savage shit. I'm doing Vex invasions and 920 strikes. What? I didn't know you played this game, Rockstar. How long have you been in Destiny for? Shoot. At least... So let me ask you a question, Rockstar. Do you think Destiny's gotten a lot better since they dropped Activision?
What can I do for you,
I know it's
Warlock?
more or less the same, but since the Activision's been dropped, has things been... do you think it's better? Been playing since D1. I've been playing since, well, on and off. I've played a lot of... I played Destiny 1 a lot, and then I stopped when The Taken King came out, because I realized, like... It was just getting expensive, and better since dropping them. Yes, yes, I agree too. Like ever since they dropped Activision, like that was like the thing that Destiny needed. That was like the push in the right direction. All right, Subtenzin, you mean Angelus? I miss LA. I've been to LA before, and I do miss going to LA. Because they were going to release in September, but they dropped Activision, and they could delay it to October 1st. Because they were going to release in September, but because they dropped Activision, they could delay it to drop October 1st, Shadowkeep. Activision would have said, don't delay release. Yeah, that's exactly an Activision thing to do, too. Is they would have, like you said, they would have said don't delay it because September's the month where everyone's buying video games, usually. That's like the big, well, it's one of the big hit months. It's usually like, I noticed the spring and the fall are like the biggest months for gaming. And I agree, Activision would have definitely tried to get it out of the door sooner. It would have been buggy, or it would have missed features. And ever since Bungie cut them off, like, I feel like Destiny's already gotten so much better, but I feel like we haven't even seen the peak of it. Like, once Destiny 3 drops, even with Destiny 2, like, I'm sure we're going to see so much more now that Activision is gone, and may they stay away. Like, I'm sure Bungie's never going to do business with them again. I'm sure they're like, fuck that shit, but I'm hoping other companies will follow the lead, and I don't think Call of Duty ever will. If anything, Call of Duty will be the last company to follow the lead, but I'm hoping other companies will follow the lead and drop these shitty microtransaction companies or these shitty producers and, you know, go about things on their terms, because that's when you get the best content. But I agree, Activision would have fucked it up like they do with everything. Right now I'm Googling where Xur is real quick, so bear with me, everyone. If you see me on the screen real quick, I'm just looking for Xur's location, because I'm going to actually see what he's got on offer. Xur is located in the tower in the back of the hangar. Okay, so he's in the back of the hangar, and he'll depart on the 29th, so let's go ahead and go to the tower, because right now it's 10:10, so it's still the 28th. At least for me, it's still the 28th. I know for a lot of you, it's the 29th. But thank you guys for coming out, Mad Killer. Yeah, it'll be easy though, because it's angles. Oh, angles. Okay. At first I didn't know what Subtenzin meant, and then I thought he was replying to me. But yeah, angles are easy. Better since them dropping. Gotta go. Good night, everyone. Okay. Well, anyway, let's resume. We're gonna go and find Xur. The fact that Destiny went free to play was a good move for population. That too, you know what, I forgot about that. That it was a good move because it's kind of like they're taking the Warframe approach. I'm a premium member, so I have access to everything. Me too. I have same here. I have the I have Forsaken and I have Shadowkeep. I have both, and I'm so far the campaign on Shadowkeep. I'm extremely impressed with, like, the fact that even everyone, like, I know everyone can go to the moon, but I'm impressed with, like, the content that they give you for Shadowkeep, including, you did the bow quest, right? Like, the bow they gave you alone is just, oh yeah, speaking of which, I need to put that back on. But I agree, that was a good move because a lot of people actually, it's surprising because a lot of people didn't know that it was free. Like I remember I got a lot of people into Destiny through my stream by telling them, like, because I remember a bunch of people would be watching me play and they'd be like, I really want to get this game, and I'm like, you're in luck, it's free, just go download it. And they're like, what? It's like, yeah, you got a PS4, Xbox One, or PC, go download it. And shoot, I've gotten so many people just into this game. I'm a season pass and Shadowkeeper too. Oh yeah, I have the season pass too. I have the season pass. And it's crazy too how they gave the you know how they had the annual pass? It's crazy how they they gave every Forsaken, the person that had the Forsaken, every person that bought Forsaken, they gave them the annual pass for free. That was like, basically I feel like that was Bungie's way of saying, we're sorry that we ever did business with Activision, and we know you guys loved Halo, so we're gonna do our best to not fuck this up from here on out. So we're gonna give you all this free shit because we fucked up. That's awesome. I have mad respect for them doing that. Like, they took something that they could have made a profit on. Well, not as much of a profit. They probably see the potential in future consumers, but they're taking a product and they're giving it away for free because they realized how bad things were. At least that's what I think. That's why I think they did it. Oh, you have the Leviathan breathbow? I love the Leviathan breathbow. Did that last mission throw you off guard, though? Because that last quest step threw me off guard for the Leviathan bow. Because I remembered, like, all the other things were just kind of tedious and boring, and then that last mission when you had to, like, fight the boss on the hardest difficulty, that was a pain in the ass. Yeah, I heard for Halloween, for the Halloween event, like, Halo SWAT is coming back, but in Destiny. You play that? No, what was Halo SWAT? It's like one-shot headshots from Halo days. What? Are you serious? They're bringing that back? Okay, I did play that. I forgot it. It's been so long since the Halo days. Like, the last Halo game I played online was... Well, I played Halo 4, but I know that's not Bungie. That's 343. But the last Halo game I really got into online was Halo 3. And I remember now. I do remember that game mode. I remember a one-shot headshot game mode, and that is badass that they're bringing that back. I'm actually down to play that because that sounds like fun. Activision would have never let that fly either. They like the generic. If Activision still would have owned Destiny, I guarantee you we probably would have had like some shitty Battle Royale mode where basically, well, you know what's a Battle Royale basically. Activision would have pushed that. They would have pushed like traditional team deathmatch. They would basically push whatever's like quote unquote selling, and it would have taken Destiny to an even darker place and just fucked it up further. Yeah, fuck them. Just like South Park, fuck them. Fuck them and their stupid asses. But that's how I feel about it too. They did so much damage. Like, they do damage to everything. Everything that Activision touches, like, it's like that fairy tale where that princess, or I think, no, it's not a princess, I forgot the fairy tale, but basically, I think it's a king, everything he touches turns to gold. With Activision, everything they touch turns to shit. Like, literal shit. Like, anytime they're involved with something, like, I'm worried about the new Call of Duty game, because right now, it's getting majorly good reviews, but I know at some point Activision's going to come in and it's like, you guys ready? Because we're going to give you some bullshit. You ready for it? Because it's just how they roll. They're going to do something to mess that game up. Like right now it's getting all the good reviews. It's going to be like that for a week. Maybe even 2 weeks, even a month at the top, at tops. And then they're going to destroy it. They're going to ruin it. They're going to shit all over it. They're going to do something that everyone's just not going to like. And everyone's going to be like, we're over it. We don't even want to play anymore. Or, you know, we're just going to wait for the next big thing, Death Stranding, and play that instead. That's just how. And even Rockstar, I'm kind of sad with, or I know Rockstar's been doing this for a while with microtransactions too. I forgot what I'm supposed to be doing in the tower right now. I know I was doing something, but oh yeah, that's right. I got to go see Zur. But even Rockstar Games, not you Rockstar, but Rockstar Games has been just getting worse with their microtransactions, and it was really bad in GTA Online, and seeing it in Red Dead, like, Red Dead is literally, or Red Dead Online is a spitting image of GTA Online, and about the Fallout Pass, like, they're charging, like, the game already sucks, and no one wants it. Like, hardly anyone wants it, like, except for, like, the die-hard fans that are, like, trying to stick with it. No one wants that game, and Bethesda's like, yeah, we're gonna charge you $10. Oh, there's her. We're gonna charge you $10 a month for this pass, for this stuff that should be free, and then on top of that, and if you want it to be cheaper, it's $12. I'm sorry, $12 a month, and if you want it to be cheaper, we're gonna charge you $100 a year, and it's like, oh, on top of a shitty $60 game. No, we're good. How about we just don't buy it? I actually watched a YouTuber snap his Fallout 76 game. I'm okay with cosmetics. Cosmetics I'm okay with too. That's like, even Destiny has cosmetics, which is a good, that's a good fine line. If it's like camos, or if it's like, you know, nothing that affects the gameplay, I'm okay with that. Like, if it's just aesthetics, okay, that's fine. I mean, am I 100% for it? No, but it's, as long as it doesn't ruin the flow of what I'm doing, then I don't know why my internet's doing that. It'll be good though. Sometimes my internet fluctuates, but I'm okay with that. But if it's like just bullshit, like, you know, like this gun that you can kill almost everyone with on Call of Duty is locked behind a reserve case, that pisses me off. It's like, why? Why are you gonna ruin the game doing that? Like, why fuck it up? I bought some Destiny cosmetics, like, for your armor. Looks sick. I wanted to, it's just they're a little overpriced, so I'll pass. I mean, maybe in the future, but for now I'm good with what I have. But there are some pretty sick cosmetics. There's this one Warlock set that I want to get, because it has like this cool like half circle that goes behind your helmet, but it's $20, and I'm like, I'll pass. I'd feel like I would be blowing money if I spend 20 on that. When you have an advantage over someone because you paid money, that's BS. Yeah, exactly. That's not how competitive gaming has, like, at least growing up, it should never be that way. Like, I have more money than you, therefore I'm going to be better than you because I can get all the good shit. It's like, that's fucked up. Like, what happened to competition? What happened to, you know, everyone's on the same playing field, and, you know, everyone's on the same playing field, and whoever's the best is the best, and that's that. It shouldn't be whoever has the most money wins. Like, I agree. It pisses me off to the fullest extent. Buy the exotics individually, then do the faded engram. Otherwise, you could get what's being sold. Oh, thank you for the heads up, Rockstar. I'm gonna do that actually. Requires Titan Pet. Okay, so the Suros regime, you know, I like it. It has low impact, but everything else looks good, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that. Because I'm digging that. And then, what is this? Extended Chaos Reach, sprinting could add super energy. Ooh, I'll get that too.
If the Nine wanted this, you
and
would not
then,
have it.
I have a Hunter, but honestly, I mean, I could get this. Cross Counter. Cross Counter regenerates health. You know what, I'll buy this. I'll put it in my vault. Okay, so the Faded Engram, I'm going to try that right now and see. 97 Legendary Shards, though. Should I do it? Get shit even if it's not your class. I'll pass on the Titan one, because I don't think I'm going to do a Titan for a very long time. And, I don't really... Being surrounded buffs damage. Yeah, I'll pass on the Titan one, but I did get everything else. But, I'm gonna buy one Faded and see. Well, I can only buy one Faded, but here it goes. Kinetic weapon. I got the Cerberus +1. Let's see what this is about. Cerberus +1 is, hopefully it's not a heavy. Thank God it's not a heavy. Alright, so Cerberus +1 has shoots from all 4 barrels. Spread shot package. Ooh, the stats are pretty balanced. I like it. Half mag bonus on the Cerberus regime. Half mag bonus damage and regens health. Ooh, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and retire my bow for a little bit. And I guess the first thing I'm going to try... I'm kind of curious to try the Cerberus and see how that goes. But if you have the Catalyst, it's like a shotgun. How do you get the Catalyst? Is that something that you got through Xur? Or is that something that you get through a raid? Because I don't believe I have the Catalyst. I'm going to... Actually, I'm going to keep spare rations. I like this gun. I gotta go hit up my vault real quick. Catalyst is random. I got mine doing Vex Offensive, killing shit, I think. Oh, Vex Offensive, is that the thing on Shadowkeep, where you, like, you're with, like, I think 6 other players or 5 other players, and you're killing, like, a bunch of Vex, and then you fight, like, a Gate Lord at the end? Because I think I've done that a few times. Well, actually, not a few times. I've done it twice. I just haven't done it a lot. In fact, I might actually go test my stuff out over there and see. Because I'm going to switch out this helmet right now. Let me take a look. I'm going to go ahead and go with my 907. Actually, let me see. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one. 6 players total. Kill shit boss at the end. It's guaranteed legendaries, boy. You best be in there constantly. Hell yeah. Shoot, the way I've been playing this game lately, or the way this game is in general, man, I've been just getting legendaries, like, left and right. Like, this game has literally just been throwing them at me. Like, almost like every single strike I do, at some point I'm getting a legendary, but I agree it does give you like a shitload. Guaranteed 3 legendaries, even if you don't get higher level shit, it's still 3 legendary marks per dismantled item. Yeah, it's pretty rewarding. Yeah, I do agree with that. Like, is that what those are? Dismantled marks? Are those the things that you use to shop for sure, for Xur? Because I thought they were called legendary shards. Or, yeah, aren't they legendary shards? Scatterthorn wraps. Hold on, I'm looking at my... I think I have the highest light on these gloves already. And then I'm going to put these legs on. Dismantled our legendary shards yet. Oh, okay. Because I was making sure they weren't something else. Because if there's like another currency I don't know about, I want to know. But I'm gonna try this one, the Chaos, the Geomag stabilizers. I'm gonna try that out right now. See how those go. Oh, why did it not? Oh, I put it in my vault. I'm dumb. I forgot I'm still in my vault. For a minute I was like, wait. I wanted to use those. So let me go ahead and put everything back in my vault real quick. I'm gonna put this in here. Spare rations. I'm gonna dismantle these. I like the imperative. I'm gonna keep that. And I'm actually gonna keep this too on me. I think I'll dismantle this, and I'm gonna keep that from my vault. Keep the machine gun on me. I'm gonna dismantle the edge transit. Works for middle tree. Chaos Reach, the Geomag boots. Works for middle tree. Chaos Reach, the Geo. It's a fun subclass. Okay, I think I'm using Stormcaller, so wait, Geomag would be... You said it's the middle tree for Chaos. Middle tree Chaos Reach. Yeah, you're middle tree. Oh, okay, good. I want to make sure. I want to make sure I'm using them to the fullest potential. Thank you, though. All right, so I got my Calamity Bow. I'm gonna put this one back because the other Calamity Bow I like to. Bad reputation. Honestly, I like the Foggy Notion. I'm definitely keeping that. The bad reputation, I think I'm gonna dismantle. Actually, I don't want that. Dead Man Walking. I haven't used yet. It has a rapid fire. I think I'll keep that. I think for the most part I'm good. I'm going to dismantle these ghosts. I'm not going to use these ones. And then, oh yeah, I forgot I had these. But shoot, I didn't know you were into Destiny. Well, I know that, well, last year, like, we were getting into Red Dead a lot. Because I was playing Red Dead a lot. And, well, I know you were too. Everyone was. And I know at the time, too, Destiny just sucked so bad. But now that it's a new year, and they, it's like the other way around now. Like, Red Dead had still has a phenomenal story. That's never going to change. But Red Dead Online sucks, and Destiny 2 is where it's at. I'm hoping they fix Red Dead. I like that they added bounties. I thought that was cool for Red Dead Online. But what do you think as far as Red Dead? Yeah, I play Destiny weekly, at least a few days a week. I'm trying to play other games. It's hard. LMFAO. I feel you. And same here. I actually have a lot of games that are like not finished yet. Like, if my screen goes blue, it's because I'm looking. I haven't been getting into Overwatch. I haven't finished Diablo. I haven't been playing Elder Scrolls Online. And then Dragon Age, I haven't even really started. Like, I'm at the beginning of Dragon Age. Persona 5, I'm halfway through. I need to finish that. But I feel you. It's hard because you have a lot of games not played. That's even worse. At least I actually played them. I love my single players. I feel you. I love my single players too, which I know I already have it pre-ordered. Persona 5 is really good. I agree, dude. I honestly regret not getting into it sooner. Because you were trying to get me into it. You were like telling me like, dude, I'll even buy the game for you if you stream it. Which it sucks I can't stream it because I would if I could. When I get an Elgato or an Elgato, I will. But I regret not getting into Persona 5 sooner. Like, I already got past the first part with the shitty gym teacher. What's his name? Kamuda? You know who I'm talking about. I got past that part, and I'm on the part with the art studio. I just got to his castle. They're called castles, I think, right? Kamoshida. Yeah, Kamoshida. That was so intense, too, because you were telling me that, like, Persona 5, like, has, like, a deep RPG system like The Witcher. Well, not like The Witcher. It has a deep RPG system to where, at first, I thought it was too good to be true, because I don't get me wrong, I love The Witcher above and beyond. That's, like, literally my favorite game of this generation, but when I played Persona 5, I have to give that game credit as far as its RPG mechanics go. It's advanced. You can get a job. You can literally go to school every day. Turn-based, I think I said. True turn-based, yes. And I love the turn-based too. That's another thing I wanted to talk about is I used to play games like Paper Mario, and then I played South Park: The Stick of Truth, which is, you know, they're all turn-based, and then I played this game, and it's a true turn-based, like you said, and it's challenging, because I've had moments on Persona 5 where I really had to, like, calculate, like, if I attack with this attack, I'm more likely to win, or if I use this character to heal this character while I attack with this character, like, it's one of those games that really, like, makes you, like, when, like, at first it's really easy. Unless you grind a lot, then yeah, I guess you can level your character up fast, but it puts pressure on you because you only have a certain, you only have a certain amount of time to get things done. But it's one of those games where, like, if you don't plan everything right, you're fucked. And I like that because it actually gives you such a good challenge.
Vex
And
activities on the
a lot of
rise.
video games need to be
Let's
like that.
throw
I
a
feel like
wrench
games
in
are
the
getting too
operation.
easy. It's like Pokemon meets Final Fantasy meets The Sims. Weird sounding, but good in execution. I agree. That's actually, you know what? I haven't heard it described like that before, but honestly, legitimately, that is what it is. It is like Pokemon meets The Sims and Final Fantasy, which I've been actually playing Final Fantasy 15 lately, and I have the Royal Edition. I beat it before, but I'm actually going through it again, and I'm playing it. I'm going through it again, but I'm playing it. I'm doing like all the side content this time around, and I really like that game too. Sorry, I'm like testing this gun out now. So far the damage is decent on this gun. I mean, I don't think I've seen it at its full potential, but I do agree with you. Like, and me, I'm the kind of person, I hate Sims games. Like, I tried playing The Sims, and I think those kind of games are boring, but when you do it, like the way Persona 5 is, it's like, it goes towards your progression. So like when you do things in a Sims way, you feel like that fulfillment, like you feel like that productivity in your actions. Like if you're helping what's his name at the coffee shop, or you're working your job, or you're doing like one of these little tiny menial side quests, like you feel like you're really like everything you do actually has a purpose, and it's all tied together so well, which makes me excited. I hope they release another Persona. 15 Royal Edition is probably what I would try. I played the first week it came out and it was garbage. I know a lot of changes happened to it to make it better. Yes, it is a lot better. You can still tell though, like sadly, that it's, even with the Royal Edition, the Royal Edition added a lot of content. Have you beat Final Fantasy 15 yet? Because if you haven't, like, the story, well, yeah, I don't know if you have beat it, but if you haven't, I won't spoil it for you, but the story, at least the way the story ends, like, is phenomenal. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, when I got to the ending, I thought the ending was great, but the pacing throughout the game sucked. But the ending, like, kind of made the pacing worth it, but yeah, I played it. It's sad at the end. It is so sad. I didn't think it was going to go down the way it did. Like, I honestly didn't see that ending coming. I didn't think it was going to take place in the future or anything like that. Actually, you know what? I'm starting to really like this gun a lot. Well, this guy did most of the damage, but so far it's pretty good at taking out shields, and it has a pretty heavy spike to it. So what are your opinions on Cyberpunk 2077 so far? I love everything about it from what I've seen, but I will say this, and a lot of other people have noticed it, and I'm sure CD Projekt's going to do a good job. But one thing I noticed about Cyberpunk, just one thing, and honestly I don't think it's going to ruin the game for me at all, because I mean I already have it pre-ordered. I don't like the gunplay. I feel like the gunplay looks like it could be better, or it could be a little... I mean, we've only seen a fraction, like a very, very small fraction of what it's going to be. But I feel like the gunplay so far kind of looks not as intimidating. But I don't know though, I'm like speculating. Like, just based off of that. I'm not like saying anything negative about it, because honestly it's like the game I'm anticipating the most, like the most. But I haven't seen a whole lot, but I've seen a little. What's the release date? It's coming out on April 26th, I believe. Yeah, April 26th. And I already, like, as soon this is how much I'm for it. As soon as I saw the that trailer showing that Keanu Reeves was going to be in it at last E3, I instantly dropped my pre-order. Like, as soon as it got the pre-order date. Like, I was even telling myself ahead of time after I saw last year's demo, I was like, as soon as that game drops, I'm pre-ordering it. Like, there's no doubt. Like, I'm literally going to do it. And I did, and I'm not canceling it for anything. But I'm hoping that the gunplay doesn't suck. If it does, it's okay, because I know it's still going to execute the story flawlessly, and it's going to do everything else perfectly, or near perfectly. But I'm kind of concerned about the gunplay. Hell yeah, we both love The Witcher 3, and I also love Keanu Reeves. It's easily my most anticipated. Same here. I think, like, Keanu Reeves has grown to be, like, growing up, I really liked him as an actor, but, like, lately, he's killing it. Like, he is, like, Keanu Reeves is the shit. Like, I loved him. Like, obviously, everyone knows him from, like, The Matrix and everything, but he's just, he's such a great actor. And I'm kind of curious to see how he does Johnny Silverhand, because it seems like, because Johnny Silverhand, I've been kind of nerding out on Cyberpunk, not lately, but Johnny Silverhand's a rebel and he's a badass, and he's kind of just has that I don't give a shit attitude, and let's fight the mega corporations and everything like that. That's how he is. So it's going to be interesting to see Keanu Reeves take on that persona, and because Keanu Reeves is normally like a wise man or like an experienced man, like John Wick and everything. He's like an experienced wise man or a broken man or someone that obtains like wisdom, but in this time around he's like this rebel, and it's going to be really interesting to see him take on that role. Yeah, I've always said I could overlook mediocre gameplay as long as the story's good. I remember you talking to you about that. Yeah, I remember that too. And that's true, because if you think about it, for The Witcher 3, Witcher 3 had great gameplay in a lot of areas, but I will be honest with one thing, and even then it doesn't bother me because it's, like I said, The Witcher 3 is my favorite game of this generation. I thought the combat in Witcher 3 kind of was... I played games with better sword combat, I'll just say that much. I thought the combat could have been better for Witcher 3, but it's still my favorite game of the generation. And yeah, we did have this conversation actually, because I think I remember saying that to you. Because I'm the same way. Like, if the gunplay is stale, like if it's super stale and it's kind of like generic, I know I'm gonna love it. Combat was fine, not great, but it's still my favorite game too. Hell yeah. I just can't wait to see what they're gonna do. Did you see the new, I'm gonna switch to my other gun and see how that plays out real quick, because I haven't tried it yet, but have you seen the new gameplay for, Cyberpunk? At least the, which gameplay was it? It was the one that they released for, like, there was only 15 minutes of it. It wasn't really gameplay, but it was like showing you, it was gameplay, but it was more focused on like what you have available to you in your mission. Did you watch that yet? Because I thought that was pretty interesting. Not yet. I've been slacking on the new game trailers. Oh, that's understandable. I have too. At least with Death Stranding. Like, there's a few Death Stranding trailers that I had missed that I need to watch. I have my eye on that game too, but I don't see myself getting it like anytime soon. But Death Stranding is another one. But when you get the chance, dude, definitely watch the 15-minute gameplay trailer, because it's honestly, it's worth it. Like, you get to see a first look at what it's like to go inside the, I forgot what it's called. I think it's called the Dreamscape or the Dream Network or something. But you get to actually see the character, like, go inside. It's kind of like the Matrix. It's pretty awesome. And then, of course, you get to see some of Keanu Reeves' lines, like, that's another thing too, is like, in that 15-minute trailer, you only get to see Keanu Reeves for like 30 seconds in that trailer. And it's confirmed he's going to be with you for most of the game as like a accomplice, but in that trailer, like, he's like kind of like a badass. He'll even go as far as like criticizing your character, like, why the fuck you worried about your looks and things like that. Like, it's so, he's going to play such a crazy character. Death Stranding with Mads Mikkelsen, the villain in Casino Royale, and Troy Baker. Hell yeah, I have my eye on it. Oh yeah, I remember we had that talk. Troy Baker's... Shoot. What else has Troy Baker been doing lately? Because I know Troy Baker, he's going to be in Death Stranding, and I know he was in Metal Gear Solid 5 as, I forgot. He's the blonde guy, I just forgot his name, but I know he was in Metal Gear Solid 5, Shadow of Mordor. He was Joel on The Last of Us, right? I think you were saying. But yeah, anything with Troy Baker. Doesn't it have that one chick, too, that you were telling me about? She's a really well-known voice actress. Ocelot. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I couldn't think of the name for a minute. You know, that's another one I haven't finished either, is Metal Gear Solid 5. But I feel like the reason I haven't finished that game is because, honestly, I was really disappointed with Metal Gear Solid 5 compared to 4. Because 4 wasn't an open world, but at least 4 gave you some variety with where you went, whereas Metal Gear Solid 5 kinda, you're just in like a shithole desert I think literally the whole time. Laura Bailey. Yeah, Laura Bailey. I think she is in it. At least in one of the Death Stranding trailers, I think she is in it. It might have been her, because I'm pretty sure it was her. I might have to look it up, but I think she plays as like one of the main characters in Death Stranding. Some chick that, well, everyone has that baby thing, but she's like this chick that, like, apparently her baby's like at least on the trailer, her baby's like in another realm or something, and she can't leave it. It's weird. Matt Mercer is another good voice actor. He's Yakuza in P5. What? Wait a minute, he's actually in P5? I didn't know that Persona 5 had American voice actors in it. Well, I mean, I guess so for the American translation, but I didn't know they used like big names as far as their voice actors went. I really need to play Persona 5 again. It's so dumb though that they don't make it streamable. I think Atlas did that on purpose, but I would love to stream Persona 5. It's such a good, detailed game. He's probably the biggest name in Persona 5. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would love to stream Persona 5. One day I will. I'm thinking of streaming The Witcher 2 eventually. Right now I'm waiting for a GPU to come in the mail. I only spent like $20 on it, but I'm waiting for a GPU to come in, and I already have The Witcher 2, Assassin of Kings. So I'm thinking of doing that one day. What? They're doing a Persona 5 enhanced version coming out in 2020. What's the difference in the enhanced version? They're remaking it. Are they going to remake it with like better graphics? Because I thought Persona 5 for the PS4, I mean, I believe you, but I thought Persona 5 for the PS4 was the remake. Well, not the remake, but basically the more definitive experience because it's on a better system. And are they like they're actually going to remake it though? Are they going to add like extra, it'd be cool if they added an extra like palace section. Like, if they added an extra, like, month or season to it, I would be blown away. All I know is I'm actually impressed with the new content, so you should too. Call Persona 5 The Royal. I'm gonna look that up because I haven't heard anything about that. I was actually. Do you think Persona 6 is going to be on the horizon soon? And if so, do you think it's going to end up on the PS4 or PS5? Because Persona 5, well, you already know, already has such a deep and rich RPG system, so I don't know how they would take that further except for making it literally like you're in real life. Like, you would have to dedicate, like, so, like, literally, I would say, like, tens of thousands of hours into the game just to beat it. P6 is like 5 years maybe. They got other games on their plate. I know they recently remade Catherine. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. Is Catherine a good game? Have you played Catherine? Because I know it's from the same makers of Persona. I think they're called Atlas. Oh yeah, I have this bow. Oh, never mind. I don't have that bow. I forgot. I had to switch it out. It was exotic. But I was checking out Catherine, and it looks like Persona 5, just kind of more. I guess you could say it looks a little more sexualized, but the story looks good and interesting. And I was curious about what you thought of that. I don't think it'll be, to be entirely honest, I don't think it'll be as good as Persona 5, but at the same time, it's from the same company that makes it, so that's what has me, like, kind of like, maybe it will be, but I should get a second opinion. I guess I could watch a video comparing the two, if I really had to. Catherine is good, but puzzle-based, so it can be difficult. Did you beat Catherine? Like, is the story, like, would you say the story's on the same level of depth as Persona 5? Because one thing that sold me the most on Persona 5, or at least instantly pulled me in, was the story. Like, and it still pulls me in, which, you know what, after this stream, I'm probably, because I'm going to end this stream probably after I'm done with this, I'm actually going to jump on and play Persona 5 for a little bit. But, yeah. It can be hell. The story is weird, just different, but I think it's worth it. Dang. Well, I'm not looking forward to the puzzles, because I don't play a lot of puzzle-based games. Like, when you say puzzle-based, is it like a dungeon crawler, like kind of like a Zelda dungeon crawler? Is it like puzzles like that? Or is it actual, like, puzzle mini-games where you're, like, putting, you're kind of like not solving equations per se, but you're like moving blocks in a certain direction on a screen, or you have to, what kind of puzzles would you say? No, not dungeons, like platform. Oh, platform, okay. Okay, so yeah, I can see how that can be hard, because I don't play a lot of games like that. I mean, I'll still check it out in the future, but that one caught my eye too, only because Atlas makes it. But I have Persona 3 for the PSP, and I think that's actually pretty good. At least for its time. I know it's not, obviously, 2 Persona games behind, but Persona 3 was even ahead of its time. Like, it had, like, similar mechanics. Like, you would go to school. Like, you didn't get to run around town or anything, at least not on the PSP version, but you'd go to school, and you could run around school, and, I don't think they called them palaces, but it had a really good storyline too. P3 is great for its time, way too grindy, but I like it. See, I never got into it that deep, at least not yet. With Persona 3, I got to where I made it to... I got to the part where they started inspecting the first castle. Or not first castle, but the first, I guess, the school at night. But it is really grindy then. Tartarus is what it's called, the Dark Hour. Yes, dark. Okay, yeah, that. I'm gonna have to play that one more too. There's just, it sucks being a gamer because there's like, I feel like games are just coming out left and right, and I'm trying to finish all these other games, and
Next activity settling down.
it's literally
That'll
like,
slow their progress considerably. Great work.
yeah, I have so much on my plate right now. Like, I want to play Dragon Age Inquisition and finish that game because I heard that's a masterpiece in its own right. And even that, I haven't even started yet, and that's like another one. There's just so much that I have to finish. And it's like, ugh, where to even begin? I've just been playing games in sections, to be entirely honest. Yeah, gamers have it rough. Alright, I'm going to take off. Yeah, we do have it rough, right? I'm going to take it off. Happy birthday, man. Have a drink for me, my guy. I will, man. Actually, I might pour one right now. But it's good to see you, bro. And peace.